All right, today we're going to show you how to do the setup for an Acleoni event. You'll first see here, you're going to have two pallets that'll arrive. They'll look like this, so you know what to look for in the back. Go talk to the Costco receiving manager. They should be able to help you find them. You'll grab a pallet jack, pull them out, and we'll show you how to set those up right now. Hey, so I've got Tim here from Acleoni that's going to help show us how to do this setup. So Tim, the first thing we're going to want to do is grab some tables for the setup, correct?
Correct. We're going to get 5 tables from aisles, usually right off the end of electronics. They're the 4-foot tables. They're adjustable height. You'll set 3 of them at the highest height and 2 of them at the middle height.
You just pull the top right off. Don't need to cut it open at all.
And inside you'll find the table cover that goes on the table. It's fitted, has the Velcro on it. These go on the tables that are set up to the medium setting for height.
So you can see here we've got the 2 medium tables set up front, and then the 3 higher tables are in the back in an L shape back there.
Then you take the rubber matting, center it on the table, and then you take the corners off here. And you lift out the case.
This side's the front.
This side's the front. And you line it up with the very front of the table, like so. For a reason, because it opens at the front right here, and that's because we want you to be able to come out here and talk to the people and be out front here. And so when you open it, you want it at the front of the table so it hangs down out of the way. The first graphic you get out of here will be for the table. And basically find the center of it. Center it right on here and stick it to the Velcro. And it just wraps around back. You just want to make sure that actually could be a little bit. That's the reason it's important to find the center. Out there. Okay. Same thing again on the other medium table, medium height.
No, this one still has Velcro on it. It's black, you can't see it, but it's still got the Velcro on the outside.
Cases always come locked, and you want to ship them locked so they don't doors don't fly around and break.
Where will that key be?
The key will be in the drawer system, which we'll get to that, and you'll probably want to shake all this out from the beginning because the drawer's in there and the keys are in the drawer, in the top drawer.
So
and after you just shake this out, start unloading everything. Okay. Now you take the two round cylinders, call them towers. If I can get this and move this out of the way. I'll place them this direction. You'll want to flip the setup around. This is like if the flow of traffic is coming in this way. Edge. Two reasons for standing them up: they don't hang over the edge. We'll go ahead and wrap this up and we'll show you what it looks like after we do that. But this is so if they do put it in the steel, they have to put it at the top one. They can't put it in between because they're all set too low, and that way you're not looking around everywhere. You'll know it can only be on the top. Okay, the second graphic you'll find in here is the one that goes on the tower here. So you just align it with the top, Velcro all the way around. And that fits right in there. One thing that you'll want to do is these two tables should touch. That just helps it stay together better. And this fits right in there, like that.
Is there necessarily a front to this, or not really?
Not really, because we just like wrap it around. And that fits right there.
Notice those pieces go on the inside of the tower right there.
Okay. Bar only. It'll have your little pads. This is for displays when you're showing the people on top of here. And it'll have 3 fitted tablecloths that go on these tables right here. Okay, and then here you'll have 3 T-bars. You want these to kind of be where there's a walkway right there. 2 empty ends on the back here, and one coming off at an angle. And you'll have 3 T-bars. You'll find 3 of these tray holders. And you're not going to need this till the end of the show. It's a really good place to store this stuff to where you won't see it anymore. Is you drop them down inside the tubes, and most of these boxes will fit underneath in the tubes, and if not, they'll fit underneath the table. Okay, this is the drawer unit with all your sales supplies. I usually like to put it right here because the people will be coming here, and that way it's kind of out of the way, you can't see it. A lot of it will depend on where you're going to have your power drop to. You'll want this close to that. You'll find a Speed Bright jewelry cleaner. This is a cleaner we use just to clean the jewelry to keep it looking always at its best. And when people buy it, you know, especially for a gift, I go ahead and clean the jewelry as well, just so it looks good. Keep all the packing and everything that comes with it, keep it in the container. Okay, setting up this, you've got a center basket. You've got this little clip and it goes on the basket like this. You got a power supply which plugs into the side right here. You got a button which we usually have to the front right here, and this will plug into your power strip when we have the power drops. With this too, you'll get one of these bottles of the pink juice. You'll dump the whole thing in there, toss this, fill the rest of it with water, put a cover on it, and that'll be good. You can use that cleaner for the duration of the show. That should be fine. You'll go fill this with water, fill out the rest of the way after you dump the pink in there, and then you use this to for your jewelry. As you clean it, you'll want to rinse it. Cool. In this box you'll find a strip. Plug it to the power coming down. You'll plug this into the power strip. You'll also have a power supply. This is for the lights. You'll also plug it into the strip. That way you can turn the strip on and off at the end of the day to shut the lights off, and so it's just a one switch to turn everything off. This will plug into one end, right into here, and then you'll have this little jumper wire which jumps it from case to case, and that's your lights. And if you plug it into your power supply, you'll just turn this on and off, and that'll turn your lights on and off. Earring rack will be on your back table here. The packing material that goes in with the right, so when you go to pack it up, it's there. Next, you'll have bags of displays. This is zone 4, which is the tabletop over here. This is case 2, and that's case 1, and it'll be marked on the back. You want case 1 always at the front, case 2 over here. These are all the displays for case 2. And they'll go in the case, and these are all for the tower. They'll go all on top of here. This is a cover that you use at night to cover everything up. You should have 4 of these, one for each area. So keep those, and you'll use them at night.
So he's saying we.
All right, so inside here you'll find different display pieces. All of them go on the top here, and the jewelry comes packed to where there should be a piece of jewelry for each one of these. Okay, these are all your risers and your earring stands. On this bag tells how many of each. There's 3 risers and 15 stands for this tabletop right here. Go ahead and put this back in here, and we'll store this until the end of the show. So these you'll just kind of have out here until we start putting the jewelry out, and then you'll arrange them. And usually how I like them arranged is stuff like this. You'll have these out here for and risers around for putting earrings on. And these are earring stands. We'll be putting earrings out on this. And those will be filling this area. On top of the tabletop or the case top, just because it scratches it. So if you can, just kind of throw down either one of these on top if you're ever you know, putting stuff down on here like jewelry and things like that, or if you have something else, just make sure it's padded. Same thing. All these will go out and they'll go in here. It'll all start making sense once you start putting out jewelry, but basically get it all out. Same thing, you'll empty this into here. And then put this away. Okay. When they come, when you're packing them, you always press this down, but when you get there, you'll pull them out to wherever they sit nice. Here, kind of do it like this. One centered, two on the edges right here, with the earring rack here, maybe the stands here, the T-bars here to put pendants and chains on.
All this
In towers, we showed you putting out one big case in there that is for the plexiglass, but this is for the earring rack. You can put it in one of the towers. You can fit these in the towers, little plastic containers for the mirrors and electrical and the speed bright, and also for the T-bars. You won't need that until it breaks down, so just get them out of your way. So yeah, you kind of have to be strategic with this too. Basically, the way they came on the thing, you just pile them all back in there. Coming separate from the two pallets that you get that has all these displays in there, this will be in merchandise pickup, MPU. This is the jewelry, so you'll have to go ask someone, one of the night managers, and they'll retrieve this for you. So this is the jewelry. In here you're gonna have pay a lot of attention to how things are taken apart. Like when you get as you're unloading things, take notes, so just put everything back the way it is. Same thing with the jewelry. As you start unpacking, you'll see, but it has to have everything in here just so it's tight and the jewelry doesn't rattle around in there. So it'll come with 3 of these satchels. Make sure you keep all the things that go inside it. And this you can store underneath one of these tables here in the back. So zip these open and you'll see that everything has, and you'll use these as filler. Don't ever throw these things away, these little foam pads. And don't throw these little covers either away that fit in here. You'll have one for each case. So this is for the earring rack. And so these will all go on the earring rack. Zone 3, this is for the T-bars, and this is the chains. The chains go on the tall T-bar, which is this T-bar right here. Okay, you see these are all Tower 2. Okay, so all this jewelry will go on Tower 2. And basically what you do there is you would just start out. I always keep these with the tray. And you'll notice, like, all the earrings are just put in their little sections here, and all of the pendants that have chains will be individually bagged. That's very important. At the end of the show, these all have to be individually bagged because you have just a mess on your hands otherwise. So basically, to start putting jewelry out, you just start laying it out. You'll have earrings that just fit in their little earring racks right here. And the bridge is better for bracelets. These are better for pendants. So just to let you know. Like this is zone 2. These are all the necklaces. When at the end of the show, you'll put the necklaces back in here. You'll see they're just laid in here, so they're not touching.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. Yeah, that'll be fun. I think you guys, it's changed our whole world.
So your necklaces will come out of there. They'll have at the bottom of the tray, they'll have one of these. This is a non-slip and it protects them. And like you can see before, this one went over the top of them. So after you undo it, just go ahead and put that back in there and it's ready to go. Dang, this is all your extra like stoppers for the back of your hook earrings. People will ask for these. Go ahead and give those to them if they ask for them. Extra backs. If you drop any or anything like that. These are disc backs. I always give these out when you have a heavier earring. Like these are another one. When this hangs on the ear with this regular back, it kind of hangs down. It doesn't really do much of a display. But if you put one of these on the back, it just holds it really nice against the earlobe. And so give those to the ladies that have the more expensive earrings. Just go ahead and include those. And these hooks go on the back of the earrings here for like if you're going to hang them on the earring rack. I also use them, take them off, and like you can put them like right down here. Make sure they're centered and even, and then you can display earrings that go with your, and that way it frees up some of these. Use risers here just to give some dimension. So these are the 3 sizes of jewelry boxes that we have. Most of the time they come with the logo already on there. If not, you'll have in the bottom, in one of the drawers, you'll have these Acleoni stickers. And these right here. I always go with the grain or with the stripes and get it lined up. One right there.
So I'm glad to hear that.
Great. And then same here. Just down the corner and get it straight. Shouldn't have to do that too often. The bigger neck pieces. Put those in there. I kind of tuck this underneath the bottom there. That kind of holds it. You know, and if they got a pair of earrings, they don't have any matching ones here, but let's say you can always put those in there. Also included in every sale is one of these. This is the bio card. It tells bio about our company, has jewelry care guidelines, has our website. Just put that in there. Also, you'll have these silver loops. So after you have it looking like you want it to look inside here, and that's ready to go. This right here works great for just a single pair of earrings. Again, I always put this on top just because it holds it tight. Put that on top, that right there. Have the bow, put the thumb on the bow. Don't put it like over here because then it covers the logo. So always put it like right here, pull over, that's ready to go. And pendant, so you can go like this, kind of pick it up and fold it underneath, so that's nice right there. For that, if they got a pair of earrings that went with it, you put the pair of earrings right in there. And then the bio card can kind of slip in there. And you can put the lid on. Same thing, thumb on there, pull over, kind of stuff. I use them for display. I do stuff like, you can put this right here, and that'll raise it up a little bit. This one right there, if you take like the smaller box right here and just put it underneath the foot of that, that kind of gives it a little more dimension. So I take your trays like this, and I just get the more expensive, larger pieces. I have like a $300 range. If it's over $300, I get them. I don't really try to lay them on top of each other too much because that scratches them. So I kind of just arrange them on here. And after you get one full, you know, you just put another one on top and continue around. And then when you're all done with that, you just stick them inside of here, and then you lock it at night. And in the morning, it's basically just putting everything back out. Okay. You'll have 4 black sheets, and basically, I always have them, they may not come this way, you might have to fold them. So they're folded long ways like this. And then, you kind of take some of these bigger ones like this and just lay them down like that. Anything that's up here, I just set down like this. And then, kind of just and you'll knock stuff over and just have to make a lot worse out here. And you basically cover it all up like this. Actually, there'll be one coming here to here, one going there to there, and then one for each one of those back tables.
So you don't fold